I was just doing my thing, and I turn around, and he's about to start his girl like right behind me. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
like that shit was different. So I was letting him
No
know,
permission,
hey, bro,
no nothing.
Like, I'm right here, my.
We usually just keep it chill and relaxed. I mean, I write some notes for questions and shit, but it's just like I might throw some random shit at you, so so don't be too taken aback from that. Like the other day, I was asking about flat Earth and what people's favorite land formations were.
Are you a flat earther?
No. It's insane, dude. I had this person on recently, and they're a friend of mine, and I love them and everything, but it was crazy because I just jokingly brought up flat Earth and then found out right then and there that they believed in flat Earth.
Yeah.
I mean, they're making fucking. I forgot to bring this up when it happened, but they're making hotels in space. So you're not going to be able to talk about flat Earth when you can stay at a fucking Hilton in the stars. But yeah. Anyway, jumping right into it. This is episode 64 with Jay Mills. Now, this is crazy because we've got a rapper, a producer, a hit maker. I don't know if I should say ex-podcaster. Just recently found out about that. A photographer, I'll say, a videographer, a chef. I saw that grilled cheese video.
Hell yeah, he sent the grilled cheese video.
All in one. So we're going to be chopping it up. And, I mean, we'll probably include what we were just talking about right before then. But, yeah, we're here. How you been, bud?
Chilling, bro. Thanks for having me, man. I'm just living life, bro.
Appreciate you coming on. I know you've been working on a lot of stuff. I know you got album coming out, correct?
I do. I'm more or less working on singles, but most definitely album coming soon. But more recently, single coming soon.
Okay, so that's what I was a little curious about. Like, if you're not sure, you're still working on it, just let me know. But I was curious because if you have an album coming out, is that going to be like an album of you like making your own tracks and you're rapping on it, or are you doing like a producer album like a DJ Khaled where they get like a bunch of different artists on and it's like a compilation?
That's crazy as hell you even asked that, bro, because honestly, you're not wrong with any of the shit you just said. I am more or less working on my tracks, with me rapping, singing, etc.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I am working on a producer album where either I make the beats or honestly, bro, like either I'm gonna make the beats or really, bro, I take the DJ Khaled approach because DJ Khaled is technically an artist because like as an artist, he would buy a beat from 808 Mafia,
Oh,
then
okay.
buy a feature from Jay-Z and Future. That's I got the keys.
Oh, okay.
Because
So then does he tweak it production-wise at all, or is he
probably
just putting it all together?
he probably does. I can't just speak on that, man. But I mean, me being the person I am, being in a relatively similar business,
Yeah.
I'm sure he definitely has like the session files where he can like switch up stuff in the beat and verses. But nah, I mean, last time I heard about him making a beat was for like Terror Squad back in the '90s, bro.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Fat Joe and shit. Because he definitely used to make beats, but he's more of a executive producer.
Like he just kind of puts stuff together. He gets people in the right rooms.
But that is a talent though.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I ain't taking nothing away, but it's just some people might have it twisted.
Yeah, no, I've just always been a little curious about that because they'll be like Mike Will made it, for example. It will like put out an album, and I don't want to say recently found out, but like I remember being like, oh, he's making an album. Is that just beats or like what's the deal? And then you go in and it's like, oh, they're getting a bunch of artists and kind of making their own songs that they want to make, or are like I guess maybe you could answer this question. Like when they make an album, so let's just say
You talk about Michael made it.
for like Ransom 2, is he making songs like, hey, I want to make this song with these people on it and I want it to sound like this? Or is he like going into his vault and being like, okay, I'm going to put this song as track 1, this song as track 2? Like,
That's crazy.
how much like curation is going on there? And like, I mean, I guess from your personal perspective, like what would you be doing? Would you make a song like however you want it to sound, or would you just be picking from what these artists have?
Man, I mean, again, bro, you're right on both parts that you just said, because it's really about just the timeless music aspect. Like, if you do have a song where say you got like 4 different artists on it,
Yeah.
say it's like a year old, but it's still like fire, like on some like Kanye West shit.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So yeah, you could do that, but nah, I think if I was doing that, I would definitely have more of an idea of like, yeah, I'm making like on some current shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I would have like the beat and I'd be talking to these artists about hopping on it, probably for the whole project. Yeah. I just
Because
said way too much shit that I didn't need to.
yeah, no. I have like I don't think you did, and also I have the tendency to like go on tangents because I mean I'm still kind of learning how to podcast and shit. I'd like to say I've gotten better, but it's kind of like a thing of like you're just supposed to spill out whatever the fuck's on your mind. So
yeah, you shouldn't have no filter.
It's about like finding that line of like, okay, am I filling air with productive shit, or am I just kind of talking into outer space? But yeah, so I just think it's so crazy that you're doing all this at once. Like when first I knew you were a producer, I'd heard about you from Quandot, and he was telling me about like how you do your shit right, and you
Yeah,
do.
shout out Quandot.
Yeah, shout out Quandot. We've
So
had
we
him on
went-
the show
we
a
went
few
to the
times.
studio and we got to hear it for ourselves too. So it was sweet.
Yeah, so that's the other thing is like we worked on something together that we can't really talk about a whole bunch. Like if you're willing to come on at a later time, we can really dive into that. But I can say like we were all in the studio cooking some stuff up,
We was.
getting some artists together, and that was a lot of fun. It's really cool seeing that music making process, like, and you get to see that all the time.
Hell yeah, man.
Because like as a fan of the art, like I kind of have my assumptions on how people make music, but seeing it happen
It's a whole different ballgame.
yeah, it's a whole different thing. But I guess we could dive kind of right into like an interview style kind of thing. So what is like the biggest artist that you've worked with in your opinion, or maybe your favorite artist that you've worked with? Might be weird to think of it that way. I just like
It's
Quandot
not.
seems pretty big to me, but I don't know who else you've worked with, you know?
Quandot is hard. It's not. It's not that it's a big deal to me, but like a lot of the big artists I've worked with, like our stuff hasn't come out with yet. I'll say this though, I'm working with some Cleveland artists. The music ain't out yet, so I can't speak on it. But Cleveland got that shit for real. Just think about the biggest Cleveland artist right now. That's all you gotta do.
Shit. All right. Excited for that. Cause like I'll be listening to music, like whether it be from some of my like buddies that make music or just people from Columbus, and then I'll just randomly hear like your tag or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Like what's this motherfucker's moving around? I can't
Which
really
one?
think of like a specific one. I mean, I already said it, but like Quandot, like he had told me later on after this happened, but like I was listening to a song of his and I heard your tag and I know I've heard of you before Quandot brought you up. That's the thing. Is like that's how I know you're like working with all kinds of different artists. So, and like when I was doing research for this, I was like looking through your Instagram and everything and seeing you like work with artists that like I know from back in my past, and then just like seeing you do all kinds. It's just been crazy because just learning about that and everything. But do you have like, I guess another random little question is like, is there something, and if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, just let me know. It's fine. Or we can edit out anything too. But
Top shit.
like, is there something that an artist can do in the studio that's like insanely annoying or like makes your job way harder than it needs to be? Or like, do they ever ask something of you that's like, dude, I can't do that?
I don't know, man. I can't really think of anything remotely annoying. I don't know. One thing about me, man, is I got a lot of patience. Like, you need patience for this shit. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, they can't like, dude, you know EKT40?
Yeah.
So I had one of his artists. He unfortunately, sadly passed away. Like R.I.P. bro. But man, listen, like we was in a 5-hour session working on one song. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you've ever like witnessed someone work on a song for 5 hours. Like
I know, it's pretty
freestyle.
wild.
That,
On one song, not just like multiple.
but like it was not it, bro. Like it was not it. It was probably back early in my career because I used to do like sessions like in my like old like bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So like it was back then, bro. And, oh my god, I was not having it, bro. Like this man, he probably did like a 5-word bar.
Okay.
I was like, no, one more time. Like, bro, like, oh my god, for 5 hours.
Because I could see how that could get exhausting. Like
the
just
song.
having someone, let's run it back. All right, no, not that. Let's run it back.
But I mean, I don't know, not really a lot of annoying stuff. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that stuff I'm kind of used to now.
I guess I just meant like, and you could still have the same answer, but I meant like in general. Like, is there like a little thing that's like for example, if somebody is like you said, asking to run something back over and over and over again because they're not happy with it, or like something like that.
It's understandable too, but it's just like I don't know, bro. Like after like 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? You might want to work on something else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I don't know. I mean, that was bro's time. So like at the end of the day, that's what he wanted to work on. But I'm really trying to think of like pet peeves, man.
What about like showing up late or like?
Yeah, is that
yeah.
shit good? Do you charge for that?
Not right now, honestly, bro. Like, cause I don't know. I'll try to show love, you know.
Yeah.
But especially if no one's remotely after you, so we could work it out. You know what I'm saying?
You heard people like say they are and then don't like show up at all.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. No
'Cause,
shows. No shows. Yeah.
I got to give you the respect for being patient because like that is super important because like it's hard to make art when somebody's like up your ass like not being patient. So that's a great quality to have. But
I ain't had a no show in a minute, but nah, that's
good.
Definitely need patience for
it's
this.
got to be annoying. Or like, have you ever had somebody like back out like at the studio like kind of like panicking or something? Like not like maybe it's their first song they've made and like they're not feeling comfortable.
I ain't gonna lie. The one time that did happen was cause he hit my weed.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
swear,
that
bro.
bro. Smack you.
No, bro, but it was crazy. I've never seen this happen. Like this nigga acted like he just like smoked PCP, my
He was
nigga.
stunned.
shit.
Like, bro, he was like, bro, my brain, bro, I don't know what to do. Like, and he ran out the room, bro.
No way, dude.
Yes.
Just didn't come back. He's like, I'm out here.
No, I think he came. Yeah, he came back. But
Okay.
like, oh my god, he was acting like he was not smoking weed.
Need
bro.
some air. I mean, sometimes you can get hit unexpectedly with some rapper weed or fucking maybe that producer weed's better than the rapper weed.
I don't know. I think it's the same thing for real.
Yeah, but like, dude, I mean, I used to smoke all the time, and then recently I've come to a point where if I smoke, I get just way too anxious. So I could see how if you hit a blunt right before trying to make a song with like a new person you don't know, then that could probably fuck with your head. But like I was at a concert one time, I hit a dab pen way more times than I should have, and then like for the rest of the night, I was like fake having a good time. I was like it was at like a rave, so I'd like
Just fake having a good time.
yeah, I mean, I had to like act like I was going with the rhythm and like dancing, but I like in reality, I was just in my head like, am I gonna die? Am I
Real
gonna have
dabs
a heart
can
attack?
fuck you up, bro. You
Oh, yeah,
out of it.
You prefer weed or
passed out.
dabs or blunts or joints?
I don't know. I like dab cards if they real, but I ain't gonna lie. I hit a lot of fake dab cards.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially back.
I think
in
we
the
all
days.
have that.
Yeah, but like you ever like I don't know. I hit it like immediately. Like I felt like I was about to have a heart attack, man.
Oh,
Like I
fuck,
swear.
yeah. I've heard that a lot too.
Or I've even been in the trap, bro. Where like I mean I don't know. Know what I'm saying? I don't just be in there, but I was in there one time. I seen this nigga literally put vegetable oil in that motherfucker like the
Oh
cart.
hell no, dude.
Yeah, he did not give a fuck.
What do you think about microwaving blunts?
Like I've seen it. He
Yes.
can do it if he wants to, man. I smoke.
What about
joints.
the banana peel?
The banana peel, like
Blunt.
rolling up a banana
Like,
peel.
banana
scrape
peel?
all the insides out and then dry it and then roll it up. And
That's some.
Looks like
other
a
shit.
wood.
yeah.
That's hard.
I wonder how. I mean, if you're like not trying to go out to the gas station and get the banana flavor backwards,
like
you can
the-
just do it that way. Or there's Fronto leaves. Have you ever smoked a Fronto leaf?
The rose petal. People are doing that with the rose petals.
Dude, the Fronto leaves are insane. It's like a
Yeah, it's
huge ass thing.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are.
I know.
It's like going
it
straight to the plug
yourself.
for the tobacco. It's just like I'm gonna make my own size.
So that's the sweet thing. Go ahead, my bad.
Oh no, I was about to say. I think I seen one. My boy bought one that had like CBD infused.
Oh,
shit.
shit, that'd be sweet.
Nice. Like I used to have my medical card. I need to get it reinstated, but like it's so nice being able to get like a weed that has CBD and THC at the same time because it'll just get you in the right, get you feeling right. But
We used to try all types of levels and shit.
dude, there was this one time my friend was smoking with like this friend that he had kind of had some distance between. Oh, nice.
Sweet as fuck.
You know what I mean?
Dude,
Oh bitch.
not to get too off track, but there was this one time I went to the dispensary and I bought this cart. It was called like the Roach cart or something, and then they gave it to me, and it was literally like this tiny little cube, and then it had like a little wooden mouthpiece in the center, but it was so small. So I guess that's why they called it the Roach. But anyways,
Did it hit?
Yeah, it was nice because the shit you get from the dispensary, it's real good, dude. Like, and you can get all type of stuff there. So I would just go in there and try something new, and yeah, the carts they have there. I mean, obviously they're gonna be real and they taste amazing.
Nah, for sure. I'll definitely get my cards from the dispensary.
You can get some fucking Fruity Loops flavored shit, like just anything you can think of. But anyway, my friend was smoking with this other friend that he had like kind of had some distance between. He hadn't hung out with him in a minute, and it was because he was like up to some dumb shit. Like he was getting into more than just weed, and so sometimes you gotta like distance yourself from shit like that. And so, because he had like a bad habit that he broke, and then like when people are still doing shit that you don't want to do anymore, it's kind of hard. So he goes to smoke this blunt with him, and he like went to the bathroom in the middle of rolling and then came back, finished rolling it up. They smoked, and then like 30 minutes later, my friend was like feeling woozy as fuck, and he was like, "What's going on? Like, did you put something in the blunt?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, my bad, dude. I put a bar in there."
Oh fuck, bro.
And dude, that I'm like, yeah, dude, it's crazy because you can smoke Xanax, and it's insane. Because imagine somebody doing that to you and you not knowing. And then your whole like the rest of the day is kind of just
I'll be pissed at that motherfucker.
oh yeah, dude, it's fucked up.
It definitely puts you in a shitty mood. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, you goddamn.
But I didn't even know that you could like smoke that shit. But anyway,
I ain't gonna try it.
you had said you had a studio session that was like 5 hours with the EKT 40. Is that the longest session you've had, or have you had any longer ones?
I mean, I'm sure I've gone over 5 hours with someone, but I mean, I don't know if anything. I've had like a 5 hour block and then immediately have another 5 hour block after. So nah, it was a lot of shit, but you know what I'm saying? 10 hours.
So just a lot of like long days producing and shit.
Hell yeah, but I love it though. Like literally all that nerdy producer shit. I love all that shit. Like
I mean, you gotta have fun in what you're doing, or else like why are you doing it? Like that passion can really make a job not a job,
hell yeah.
But so is there like a time of the year that's either really slow for a producer or really like really busy, or is it just kind of all the same, always going? You know what I mean? Like, is winter like less work for a producer than a summer, or is it just kind of always the same?
Oh no, man. If anything, I'll say maybe winter. Honestly, nah, bro. People want to rap and record regardless.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like I don't think I've ever had a feeling. It's either I didn't have the money for it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or I just didn't want to do it. And yeah, bro. I don't know. I think people are gonna want to record all the time regardless.
Yeah, I mean, because I was just curious because it's like people are always creating. So I mean, I was just wondering like, and also is producing like your number one form of income, or do you work other jobs, or?
Right now, yeah, it's pretty much my one occupation. I mean, you already listed the other stuff,
Well,
on the
that
side,
too, but like,
no, yeah, producing is definitely the main occupation. That's how I pay the bills
that's
for sure.
sick.
Yeah.
Being able to like support yourself with what you love doing.
Sure.
That's where we're on the way to. But
Yeah, I want to know more about that shit too, because he was telling me a little bit about it.
so I guess I'll explain it really quick because
Okay,
this is
yeah.
about
Give me-
you.
give me a rundown. Yeah.
But no, I
Let's
feel
do
you.
it.
We can go into whatever fucking topics you want, but pretty much, I was explaining before the podcast started. We do this podcast, and it's in association with our clothing brand, which is
What's your clothing brand called?
so it's called Scheuneman. Our Instagram is Scheuneman brand, but that's only because some other motherfucker has Scheuneman. So it's just Scheuneman, same thing as like Louis or Gucci. Like, that's my last name. And I do it with my brother. We founded it together. And then my best friend Marquise over there, he works with us too, does the producing on the podcast. So he's technically a producer in training. And so we do this podcast because like I've always been a fan of podcasts just in general. Like I started with Rogan, how a lot of motherfuckers did.
Yeah, me too.
And
I
then
fuck with Rogan.
yeah. And then I moved on to like all these other comedy podcasts, and I just love listening to them all the time. And so I was like, I would love to do a podcast. So when the clothing brand started like budding and we started thinking about doing it, I brought the idea up to my brother. I was like, hey, we should do a podcast where everybody who like likes the brand or buys from us, they can go there and find out any insider information or background stories behind designs or updates, and we can market ourselves, and it can be like our own promotion.
Yeah, no, talking about shopping, I definitely want to get some pieces too.
Yeah, I mean, we try to keep things under wraps and like wait for the right moment to like talk about stuff and really like, shock people.
Do you have any pieces out yet?
So we have a first collection that's out, and we have something that we're working on right now that's like really, really close to being
That's
done.
the fun part of it, is like shocking people too. So that's why like it's
Yeah, it's difficult because like with music, like I'm not sure exactly how it works, but like you say you make a song and you want to release it at a certain time. Like there's a point where you start kind of teasing people with it.
Yeah.
But you also like I've always, like he said, we've always loved kind of like shocking people. Like with the first collection, we didn't tell anybody what we were doing. We didn't tell them we were making a clothing brand.
Right.
Mainly because like we don't want to be those people that's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and then it never happens.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so we didn't want to sound like we were just talking more than doing. So we just liked that shock value of it. So that's kind of what we're doing now. We have this big collection that we're super excited about, and it's going to be coming like really, really soon, and we're just waiting for the right time to really talk all about it.
Okay.
But yeah, it takes a long time to get these clothes made. So anytime this podcast isn't telling you all about the clothes we're making, we just kind of shoot the shit, have a good time, and have on people that we think would be fun to talk to or that we respect. And
For sure.
and it tends to be like we have a lot of rappers on. We have just really anybody. Like, for example, I'm thinking about having a psychic on soon.
Word.
Just because it'd be like funny, but also
imagine all the stories you could get, and all the different shit from different people and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's just
That
And
should
then-
be wild.
Yeah, I mean, the psychic, because it was surprising. Like, I hit them up and they're like, yeah, I'm down. And I was like, dude,
Of course.
but you got to find that middle ground of like, because I don't want to sound like a dick, but like, I don't want to make fun of them. But like, I'm curious. You know what I mean? Like,
Not really believing that stuff.
I don't really think that you could be like fully psychic. I think maybe there's some tricks to where you could be maybe better at guessing than others, but I don't necessarily believe that someone could be like, oh yeah, this will happen in 20 years. And I heard your dad tell me last night.
I feel like you got to be like a really good like gambler or something.
Yeah, dude, like just
yeah,
being able to think on different levels, I guess. But anyway, where was I? So yeah, we do this. The clothing brand is like the number one thing. And then the podcast is just kind of for fun, but also for promotion and all that stuff. And yeah, it's been really fun. I mean, I can show you some pieces. I can either grab something or I can show you something like afterwards. But it's been really cool. And just being able to like be around all these people. Like I was telling you before we started, like we used to always want to make music, and so getting to do music videos for artists for these collections that we make, and then being around all these rappers and getting to like be in that field a little bit, it's been fun. But speaking of podcasting, I did want to learn a little bit about, because I didn't know about this until literally like last night.
Yeah.
What is bus talk?
Let's talk. It's like that's crazy, bro. You really did your research, bro. That's so crazy.
I try.
I don't know, man. Bus Talk. It was like I mean, pretty much nailed it. It's a kind of like a podcast, kind of interview, kind of show, kind of like this. I like this table a lot.
Yeah, we just got it. It really makes a difference.
it
Hell
definitely
yeah, man.
does.
For sure. But
I
I
used
mean,
to just sit in the front of the camera.
yeah. But have you ever seen like GGN, Snoop Dogg's like?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
It was kind of modeled after that.
I got that vibe with like the
Yeah.
Columbus shots in the background and everything.
Yeah, I try to come up with some different ones, but I don't know. At the time where I was doing that, I was with these people called Music, and they had like a big like garage space with like a whole like green screen room. Like this dude came in
shit.
and they paid him to just paint like this whole corner green.
Oh
So,
shit.
yeah, you could do like whatever you wanted on that motherfucker.
So they would just help you do whatever you wanted to do creatively, like give you a space for it.
Hell yeah, at the time for sure. That shit was lit.
So 2 questions. One, like, do you plan on doing any more episodes of that?
Hell yeah, I do. I just need to, I guess, really be focused on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I do so many fucking things.
Yeah, there's only so much time in a day.
Yeah, I really got to do that on my off time, and like I got to find off time. So, Cause you know, man, it's not really bringing me no revenue. I'm kind of like doing it as a hobby as of right
Yeah.
now. But I mean, you know, you never know how this YouTube shit go.
Because you have to build like a whole following before you can have any kind of like revenue from it, and like you do so much, it's hard to like fit that time in. But maybe you could like have artists in the studio and you could be producing for them, and then like snag them for like 15 minutes after the session, and then like do like a little quick
Recording.
interview.
Yeah.
But
I could do that.
so you stopped doing like the last episode was like a year ago or.
Probably a year ago. Yeah, I did it with You ever heard of IOUTA?
Nah, I'm not hip.
Okay, now you gotta get hip to him, bro. He's definitely one of like the top artists in Columbus. But yeah, what happened was, I don't know. I have his interview, but as of right now, because my old MacBook is kind of messed up, I only have the audio. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So that's not out.
Nah, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. But I plan on like, and it's a couple interviews like that because of how like my MacBook where I edit the videos, it got messed up. So I got a couple interviews where I'm gonna like just kind of have like visualizers. And you ever see like those videos where every time like some sound goes, it's like boom boom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
the
a-
bar things.
Yeah, like
Okay.
equalizers and stuff. So yeah, I might just do that.
Yeah, I saw you did an episode with Philly. Because I used to kick it with him back in the day.
Word.
Do you still you heard from him? How's he been?
He's good. I'm supposed to link with him this week.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh yeah. So what's the title mean? I was curious about that. Yeah.
Honestly, I was really trying to come up with a catchy name that kind of has like Columbus in it. I really want to do I can't even. No, I can't say it. I can't say it. Fuck it. Cause
I thought you were saying the title was gonna be
Yeah.
fuck though. That's crazy. But I might make it bus stop.
Oh, okay. Bus stop. So is the bus just simply because like taking it from Columbus? Okay.
Literally. Yeah, you know. Might
Yeah.
change it one day, but or not bus stop. Bus something. Or it might have been bus stop. Cause I think cause that's always been in my mind, you know what I'm saying? But then I seen that someone else came out with a bus station. So I was like, fuck it, on bus stop.
Yeah, no, you gotta be the only bus out there. So back into the little random questions. Have you ever had to kick anybody out of a studio session? Or like
Never had to kick anybody out.
or any like crazy stories maybe, like anything crazy that's happened during a studio, or is it usually just kind of smooth?
I ain't have to kick this dude out, but oh man, most definitely. Like I was just doing my thing, and I turn around, and he's about to start fucking his girl like right behind me. You know what I'm
hell
saying?
no, dude.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
like that shit was different. So I was let him
No
know,
permission,
hey, bro,
no nothing.
like, I'm right here, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
either you get the fuck out right now, or you wait.
Was that at the studio we were at?
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
I guess the pole just got him in the mood or something.
Man, maybe.
That's
She
crazy.
should have said
dude.
something before though.
So you're just like, hey, dude, chill, and then he's like, all right, fine. Puts his dick back in
Yeah,
his
he
pants.
was like, I don't know. He was probably tweaking off of something.
Yeah, that's wild. Did they even like go in the booth, or is it just like straight up like right there?
Like they must have forgot I was right there. You know what I'm saying?
But like, did they even try to hide it? Like, or was it because the way your studio's set up, it's like you got like your little desk type
Okay.
thing, and then the open area, and then in the back there's like a booth that has a door.
Okay, no, you're right. You're right. It was in the same building, but I was in I was in a different studio room where it's like where the couch is like behind me type shit. When I
Okay.
Yeah.
So they thought you just weren't gonna turn around or some shit. So
I don't know, bro.
That's crazy.
I don't know, bro. He was probably just in the mood, and I'm like, yo, it's not a
wild,
bed,
dude.
man.
now you just shoot a porno, man.
were you all making some R&B or something?
So R&B.
But is that like the craziest shit that's happened in the studio, or
Not the craziest shit, you know. I mean,
I want to hear about the crazy shit. Whatever you can talk about. You don't have to.
He said whatever you could talk about. It's-
Yeah.
I know I got some. I know I got some, bro.
You could think about it.
I mean, honestly, bro, like, what's crazy, like, is like kind of like, I don't want to say like normal, but I mean, you know, we be having strippers in the studio for sure.
yeah.
so-
How often
saying?
is
You
that
got a
going
pole
on?
in there.
Because I don't know if we said it, but you got a stripper pole in that.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, we got a pole in the booth. You know what I'm saying? It could be either every few weeks to every few months for real. But I
You
mean,
charge extra for that?
I mean, we kind of gotta. It's really like whatever the artist wants, man, or like real for real, because they're the ones that bring the strippers there. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you
yeah.
just had like, oh, Friday stripper night. When you come make your song, there's gonna be titties.
Nah, we could, but nah, they usually want to. And you know how the strippers be, you know, they have like a pull up fee
Yeah,
sometimes, and after that, you know, just the only ones.
dude. Maybe we should just get some strippers to dance in the background when we do an episode. I wonder how YouTube would feel about that. They be
See if they
tripping.
just hit it with the you have to be 18 plus or something.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Marquise has been talking about going on the what is it, Rumble?
Oh yeah, they came
like
out with the
right
new
when
site.
YouTube-
It's like YouTube, yeah. It's called Rumble. Like people are getting on.
Yeah,
Apparently
you
you
can
just-
put like more explicit shit on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can just do
it's like-
whatever. Because like they have a new rule on YouTube that you can't cuss within the first. It's weird because I've heard you can't cuss within the first 7 seconds. I've heard a minute. I've heard 5 minutes. I've heard 10 minutes. So there's some rule where you'll get demonetized if you cuss in the beginning of your videos, which is like chill, dude. But
Crazy.
yeah. So if you think about any of those crazy stories of what's happened in the studio, I'd love to hear it because I know some wild shit be happening. But was the stripper pole always there, or did you get that space and it was just there? I mean, or did you get it at a later time?
Oh no, the studio was there before me, so yeah, I came there. The strip pole was definitely there.
That's
Yeah,
so
it was
funny,
definitely
dude.
there.
How common is that? Because
I don't know another studio with a strip pole in Columbus, so
yeah, I feel like it's got its own little
Me know.
spice. Cause
That's a new one for me too.
you know what I'm saying? Like me too. Like I didn't know that shit existed. It's like a mini strip club. It's great.
So did you start rapping or producing first?
I think I started rapping first. I definitely started rapping first, but I was always trying to record my own shit.
Okay.
Definitely was.
I mean, it's definitely like it's like a little secret power that you have if you can produce your own music.
No
You know,
cap. No cap.
because a lot of rappers struggle to like get good production. Like they'll be good at like making music, but like getting their own production is a whole other thing. Like they'll be going off YouTube beats and shit. And so, is there one that you enjoy more? Like, do you enjoy rapping or producing more?
I probably enjoy rapping more, for sure. But I mean, producing is always, always gonna be like one of the top talents I got. You know, it's always gonna be really the one that pays the bills.
Yeah.
It's always the one I really like. Cause I went to college 2 years for this shit too. Like,
Oh, okay.
engineering. So I don't know. It's a wobbler between both of them. Cause at the same time, it's like all the different ways you could manipulate the audio. Like it's just like all that nerdy shit. I love it. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
love it,
because
yeah.
you have so many things at your disposal.
Yeah, like you heard that Lil Yachty song where he's like at the wall.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
how to make your voice sound like that.
That's another thing. Like how often are you listening to music and like, oh, I can do that, or like, oh, I could do this better. Like, do you analyze music in a different way because of your production background?
I mean, that might happen every once in a blue moon. I might really give it the critique, but honestly, bro, I'm a fan of music, bro. Like I'm more inspired than looking for problems in it, because
Yeah,
I
no,
fuck with the individuality, because I'm the one that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that. I just meant like for example, when I'm because I've been designing clothes,
Yeah.
I look at clothes completely different
I
now.
bet you do.
Like I'm not like picking it apart looking for the problem. I'm just like, oh, this is how they did that, or oh, if I made this, I might tweak that, or
Jules.
don't. It's a problem, dude.
It's an
I have
addiction.
4. I have 4. Yeah,
Got
hold
an
on.
addiction.
Wait.
I have 4, but dude, you lose them.
Okay.
Here you go.
Things are small. I think they're
You
made
lose
like
them, and dude, they'll fall into an abyss somewhere, and then you never see them
It's
again.
a smart
or-
thing to do,
or
bro.
they'll
You lose it
die.
and buy a new one.
And I usually don't have 2 on me. I'll usually have like 1 on me and then like a few at the crib. But yeah, it's an addiction.
I wasn't tripping. I'm like, this
Yeah, no, you're not seeing double or nothing.
No, he's the clutch when you lose your own or need a.
It's so. If you want, I can go get a pod and then you can have it, and then I'll have one. Okay.
It's all good.
See how bad it is, dude. I'm working on getting my shit together. Do you have like a dream song that you'd like to make? Like, if you could get any artists on a song and produce for them, who would that be?
Man, oh my god. I don't know, man. I feel like, if I could get Lil Wayne on a song, obviously
hard,
I could
yeah.
I could die happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always those little like benchmarks where it's like, okay, yeah, if I can do that, then I've
If I could
succeeded.
get 2008 Kanye West on my shit, yeah.
Dude, go back in time and just get his ass and be like, hey, bro, just a tip: don't talk about liking Hitler. Now let's make
Oh my
this fucking
gosh,
fire ass song.
Oh my god.
I need to stop bringing up Kanye in these
Yeah.
podcasts because I love Kanye, but I have like a bad habit of talking about how
I
he
fuck
needs
with
help.
Kanye, but he do some whack shit.
It's like, dude, you're stepping on your legend. Like it's like you gotta like he's got to stay away from saying the crazy shit so people can
don't know,
respect
bro.
him for who he is.
I remember he said a little minute ago he stopped taking his meds. So I mean, I guess
Yeah.
this is the real Kanye. You know what I'm saying? He's always really been like that too, like in little increments. But now it's like every time you see him,
Yeah, it's
something
all out
different.
there. And I mean, back like he also lost his mom, and I talked about this before, but like his mom definitely helped tame him.
Oh yeah.
Like help his true self be directed a little better, and then the divorce. So
Yeah, you went through a lot of shit.
He be acting like he don't even got a dad. Like he never brings his dad up.
yeah, I mean, I wonder what their relationship is like. Have you seen Genius?
Yeah. The
Dude,
documentary.
that
I
shit's
did see it.
amazing, dude. I love
I
that.
might watch it again, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think Kanye's acting cool now. Like he's acting cool now because I heard he just got like this Yeezy factory right next to the Adidas factory.
Yeah,
and I was
just
like,
flexing on
that's
him.
player as fuck.
Yeah, dude. He was wearing leggings the other day too.
What?
Dude, people were. It's crazy being that famous because people will make a news story about anything
Kanye was wearing
you do.
leggings.
Yeah. So people, the TMZ was like, Kanye changed his style. Now he's wearing like a tighter hoodie and leggings, and he's got like a beard or something.
He got a big ass beard.
Yeah, dude. But it's imagine being. I mean, dude, you'll be there one day when you're that famous, and then anything you do is a headline. Like for example, Post Malone lost weight, and now they think he's on drugs.
Yeah, I remember because I was last time I seen him, he was like, yeah, he was kind of big. But that's crazy how skinny he got though.
But they gotta.
Not
they
gonna
gotta
lie.
keep it rolling.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, like he was looking kind of crazy. Like I don't know. I don't want to say looked unhealthy, but it's like how many months ago did we just see bro looking different? I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
Or maybe we just seeing. I don't know.
Plus
not the
it's-
real thing. Like you know how we didn't even know Kylie was pregnant.
Yeah, she hid that shit well.
Yeah, I feel like it's something like that.
So, what, like, Post might be pregnant?
No.
Oh, I'm fucking around.
Stupid.
But it's bad timing, though, because if you think about it, so I saw him in concert a day after he broke his ribs, and I know for a fact that they gave him some prescription medication when that shit happened, because he kept going with his tour.
Right.
And so you're losing weight right after you broke your ribs, right after the hospital probably gave you pain meds.
Yeah.
And so it looks probably a little bad to the public eye. And then it doesn't help that, I mean, dude, he's an amazing performer,
Bro, he's one of my favorite artists.
but he goes crazy. Like he loves doing what he does. So people see him getting so into the music and they think he's like on drugs and shit.
Hey, I don't know. At the same time, like I can understand being like, hey man, my body isn't how I really want it to be, so I'm about to just work the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can commend for that shit. So
I mean,
that's
he
something
was
he was
saying
doing.
he's just happier now because he's in like a relationship and
Mm-hmm.
and apparently she's a good gal. So
I mean, you do gotta love yourself, you know.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the most important thing. You got to be good in your head before you can be good on the outer shit. But have you ever gotten like super like contact high when you were making music, or like do you prefer making music high or sober?
Oh, definitely high, bro.
You think you make some crazier shit when you're blowing?
I think I've made more creative shit when I was high. I've made some dope ass shit when I was sober, but nah, bro. I think like when you're high, like there's just your senses are just heightened, like literally, physically, like mentally, like I was hearing Jay-Z, all of a sudden like I heard some violins in the background. and I
Yeah,
was like,
exactly.
fuck?
You
Like,
start paying attention to
yeah.
different things.
You just think of shit different that you wouldn't think of sober. So nah, I definitely got more shit high.
I also think it like being high opens up different avenues you wouldn't necessarily explore if you were sober, like thinking about things in a different way and then taking that down that road and like, making something out of it. It's a pretty cool tool, and I think that it's pretty good that people are looking at weed in a different way.
Hell yeah,
Because-
it needs to be legalized.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I heard that the next president is going to be like federally, like he's going to run on the fact that he's going to try and federally legalize weed, because that should have been happened.
Oh yeah.
Next president, you heard the next president would do that?
Well, yeah, that's like because they'll talk about like like how some of this shit is like kind of planned out already, and like so apparently whoever's one of the presidents that will be running, which will probably be like DeSantis, Donald Trump, and then like some random Democrat. Apparently they're going to be like, yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to federally legalize it. Because it's crazy that one state it's legal and then the next state it's half legal or not legal.
You can literally go like 3 hours away and go get you some legal stuff.
I don't know why. Like, wasn't Obama in office when gay marriage got legal in all the U.S. Like I don't know, bro. Why can't we just do that with this?
Exactly, dude. He did it like a snap of a finger. But have you heard about the fact that like when they did legalize gay marriage, apparently the same day they did that, they did like 20 other really sus like laws. Like apparently like they legalized gay marriage, everybody's distracted about that. And then behind everyone's back, they're like, I don't know what it was, but let's just like pass the law where you could put some fucking pesticide in food or just like some shit that would trigger people if they were paying attention, but they're too distracted from the legalization of gay marriage. Like they do that shit to like be tactical.
That would make sense. That's crazy.
So maybe they're like doing some, maybe when they legalize weed like that, it'll be like, all right, so now the government can like listen to your phone calls or something. I mean, they're already doing that, unfortunately, but
I saw this new one where like, you know how you can unlock your phone with your face?
yeah.
They did like a UV light and it like always takes pictures of your face and stuff or something.
Like whenever you unlock it, it's like taking your facial recognition. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, dude, have you ever heard about? I mean, have you ever noticed like if you're talking about a topic, like an hour later you'll be scrolling through your phone and that shit will come up?
It's funny though because people are so nonchalant about that now because I've heard multiple people say that same
Yeah, dude, it's weird. Like they're definitely like not to get all like into the weeds, but they're definitely listening to you. Like
I know what you're talking about. I've definitely thought about like something like a specific like product I was like thinking about. All of a sudden on Instagram, I see that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've even had things like I was having like a bad week, and I think I texted somebody or talked to somebody about being depressed. And then the next thing I know, they're recommending sad playlists to me. And then they're recommending like, 3 tips that'll help your depression. And it's like, dude, this is getting weird.
But then again, in like England, they always have like cameras and shit. They're always watching like the streets and shit. So you're always being watched anyway from there. So it matters if someone's like listening, you know?
It's good and it's bad because it's like you can't commit half the crimes you used to be able to get away with back in the day, but now like everybody's being watched, so you'll be caught quick.
I'm curious, what's accident?
I was gonna ask about your accident.
Oh yeah, that you got into.
You'll see some
I actually had no idea that's what that was.
Yeah, no, there'll be some random shit. Like if I turn the page, you'll get real confused. But have you heard any like sus ass bars when you were like producing a song? Like, have you ever like gone in to make someone's song and you had no idea they were gonna go like weird with it?
I mean, I don't know. I'll be having fun with it. If I hear that shit, I just go like pause. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times they friends will catch it too. Though I ain't gonna lie. But I've heard not really though. I've heard more pause lyrics in actual rap songs. Like you ever heard of Biggie song?
Oh, dude, Biggie said some wild shit that people just don't.
Biggie said, "You look so good, I suck on your daddy's dick."
Yeah, dude, that shit's wild, bro.
Or he said, "Don't you know my homie some kidnap kids, fuck them in the ass, throw them over the bridge." I swear Biggie said that.
Dude, I wish I could think of some off the top of my head because I know there was one that stuck out to me. Like it was also a Biggie song, and it's like, dude, that's wild that you just said that.
I think the first one was probably what you was talking about. It was like the most popular.
Dude, I had this one. I was like, when the question, have you heard any sus bars? I put the crack in my booty, so I got a booty crack.
That's your bar?
Yeah, that's my own little sus bar as an example. Yeah. But I mean, dude, didn't Young Thug talk about putting crack in his butt or something?
He said I put that crack in my crack.
Yeah, exactly, dude. People be
Young Thug said that for sure.
Oh, dude.
Sure. But Young Thug, I don't know, bro. Young Thug is like an oxymoron, bro. Like so many like niggas. Like right now, this YSL case, every real nigga is like it's like for a thug right now. But say like 7 years ago, everyone was calling him a fag. You know what I'm saying?
People were against him until it's like cool to not be against him.
Mm-hmm. We're very selective in what we want to do to who we do it too.
So I'm gonna show you another little thing about this podcast, and hopefully it works because sometimes it's a big letdown.
All right.
But we like to incorporate some AI.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
So I'm gonna ask it a question. I'm gonna ask it, what are 5 strange rap lyrics?
Strange.
I don't know, because you have to be careful with how you word things, because it'll be like, I don't know.
1. I'm a venereal disease like a menstrual bleed.
Lil Wayne.
From the motto by Drake. 2. I'm hotter than a baby in a microwave. Eminem. From the song Cold Wind Blows. 3. I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. Jay-Z. From the song Diamonds from Sierra Leone by Kanye West. 4. I'm like a snail. I carry my house on my back. Big Boy. From the song Chunky Fire by Outkast. 5. I'm so ahead of my time. My parents haven't met yet.
That's hard.
That's hard.
Which
Oh,
one's
no.
your favorite?
AI was kind of playing some of them bars.
Yeah.
Dude, it's actually, I didn't, sometimes it really comes through.
What was the first one?
So, yeah, the first one is I'm a venereal disease like a menstrual bleed from Lil Wayne.
Man, I don't know why it sounded so hard on that song though.
I know.
did.
On the
even
song
remember
or
him
how the AI spit
I
it?
don't even remember him saying that in the motto.
I don't remember I don't remember Eminem saying I'm hotter than a baby in a microwave.
That one threw me off too.
I listen
Yeah,
to Cold Wind Blows all the time.
I might not remember, but I could hear Eminem say that shit.
Oh, for sure, dude. Talk about weird bars. Eminem's like almost the king of it, dude.
I don't think Lil Wayne said that in the motto though. I know that nigga whole
Should we
verse.
put it to the test?
I
Should
know
we
that-
go into the lyrics?
Yeah, I know that whole nigga whole verse.
You don't think he said that?
No, I don't. AI be fucking up, man.
I know. I've heard that
Hey,
before.
You know Doobie?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I asked the AI a question about Doobie, and it made up a fucking story about that nigga. I swear to God, it did. Like it said his actual name was Doobie. Like
You're telling me Shotty's capping? Genie is capping to me?
yeah,
Bro,
we can,
I've
we
heard
can
hell
look
no.
it up. We can look it up.
That's
Look it up.
crazy.
You've heard that?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
You could,
Damn.
Marquise, you could look something up
I'm
in the
tripping.
background.
Wait, it's like one time fuck one time. I'm calling niggas out like the tongue kiss her. No, it's not in there, bro.
Dude, he literally said, I know the whole verse,
not the
and then
motto.
showed the whole verse. That's
Well,
hard.
let me look it up.
Look it up while I'm asking it another thing.
I feel like he said that in like maybe We Taking Over or something. I don't know. Look up the actual bar. It like just look up menstrual bleed.
What is? Yeah. Wait, do you know how the bar went though?
Literally just type in menstrual bleed. I feel like it'll pop up.
Yeah.
Ain't no way he said
1.
that twice.
If you could make music with any animal, which one would you choose and why? 2. Would you rather produce music for a silent movie or a movie with only animal sounds? 3. If you could only use one instrument in all of your productions, what would it be? 4. If you could make a song about any food, what food would you choose and how would the song go? 5. If you had to choose between producing music for a horror movie or a romantic comedy, which one would you choose and why?
It's UAO.
A milli.
Well, it's a milli. Okay.
Oh, so we got the song wrong. Okay.
She tripping.
That's crazy, dude.
No, she
I'm
tripping.
glad you caught that, because like we'll randomly just like incorporate this shit to spice it up. Because with podcasts, if you're gonna make one, you need a niche, like to make it a little different. Because back in the day when podcasts were new, you could just shoot the shit with your friends, and you can still do that, but it's harder to like get a following unless you're doing something that not many other podcasts are doing. So that was my thought process, incorporating the AI.
I ain't trying to like I'm not smarter than AI, but like goddamn.
I mean, you caught that.
Yeah, you definitely caught that.
I mean, listen to this dumb shit, because I thought it was pretty cool how it knew some strange bars. I thought it would be like, I'm AI, I don't know what strange is, but I just asked it to give 5 funny questions for you that produces music.
I didn't underestimate that motherfucker. They come up with some strange shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's wild the shit that they can do. We were talking the other day about like putting AI in the video games. Like this modder put into Skyrim this AI chatbot, so you could just have endless conversations with any character in the game. But anyway, I'll give you some of these AI questions for you. It says, if you could make music with any animal, which one would you choose and why? Like what kind of?
With the animal?
Yeah, like what kind of?
No, there's some hard ones.
But you can mix all kinds of sounds with, you know.
Bro, I get a wolf howl because I've heard.
Okay.
I heard the Kanye West song "Wolves."
I think so.
Like he auto tunes like this wolf howling. It's crazy.
Oh shit.
It's crazy.
For a second, I thought you would go with like the what's that bird that will like speak English?
Oh,
Parrot?
Yeah. You could get like a
Oh,
parrot
shit.
rapping, and then the wolf beat,
Hell no, that's like something you would do. Fuck that.
or the fucking you could get a. I bet an auto-tuned whale would sound gnarly.
That shit would probably sound cool.
like
That shit would probably be similar to what I'm talking about.
So, would you rather produce music for a silent movie or a movie with only animals? Like, what is it doing?
What animals? Yeah.
Let's hit that question.
Yeah,
What was the question?
I mean, I'm about to skip it. But would you rather produce music for a silent movie? Okay, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, okay.
Or a movie with only animal sounds? That's 2 animal questions in a row.
I mean, it would have to be the second one because the first one's retarded.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? If you could only use one instrument in all of your productions, what would it be?
If one instrument?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Piano?
That was what I was actually thinking. But I'm like, is there anything else? Because that's so vanilla. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not, but it is. Like,
See how sometimes it comes through, sometimes it drops the ball.
if I had a guitar player with me, maybe that.
Yeah, let's
I don't play
assume you
guitar.
could really kill it with this instrument.
Okay. Hypothetically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, guitar, piano. I don't know.
Do you have any history playing instruments?
I mean, I don't know. I did orchestra in elementary and middle school. I didn't even read the sheet music.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was in band for a couple grades, and I think there was just a cute girl playing this, but I chose clarinet.
I
Like,
played
why?
trumpet.
Trumpet's a cool one. I feel like if you could kill it with the trumpet, that would be fun. Just walk around tooting.
Guitar is sweet though. I've always wanted to learn that. That'd be sweet.
I'll do one more of these AI, and then we'll bounce
Okay,
back.
okay.
Okay. If you could make a song about any food, what food would you choose, and how would the song go? Or we could go if you had to choose between producing music for a horror movie or a romantic comedy, which one would you choose?
Ooh.
Damn. Both of them, that last question, both of them would be challenges because you really got to really give that emotion.
Yeah. NF does a lot of like he'll take sounds from like movies and shit and make like cinematic beats.
I fuck with NF, yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of I almost said he's underrated, but then he has like millions of followers.
Yeah,
but
he's pretty big.
I feel like not a lot of people talk about him.
I would consider him underrated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider him overrated. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, no. Food? What's your favorite food?
Man, I mean, that Yam song pretty hard.
But what is your favorite food?
My favorite food, maybe chicken, pizza, burgers. I don't know.
Dude,
Probably chicken.
pizza's so versatile though. Like you can I love pizza, and then also you can like make all kinds of fucking
You been seeing people make oxtail pizzas?
Nah, I would try it though. I would
Same
pretty
with
much
chicken,
eat
bro.
any
You can
meat.
make chicken out of anything, bro. You can make a
chicken out of steak.
chicken salad. You can make
Fried
a
steak.
Oh, dude. Don't get me started.
Chicken salad, hell yeah.
you can make fajitas. You can make chicken bowl, rice bowl.
Dude, I had this chicken and waffles pizza one time. It was actually really
Pizza?
disappointing. It
Was
was
disappointing?
yeah, I thought it was gonna be really good. It was not.
What was it?
Chicken and waffles.
What was the waffle?
Uh,
Pieces of waffle in it?
They just had pieces of waffle, and then the base was like I want to say it was like almost like a syrup type base, and then they had powdered sugar on top of it, and then
it sounds good.
it sounds good, but it's the chicken. I think the chicken was like mediocre.
Made the actual pizza part of waffle.
That would you should. That's why you're a chef.
That would be sweet. Yeah.
Hey, that might be an idea.
Y'all ever had the mac and cheese pizza?
That's not
You ever
bad.
been to CC's?
Yeah.
That's where I had
That's,
it at.
that's back in the day. I used to
Yeah.
go to CC's.
Yeah.
I fuck with a seafood pizza. That shit I love.
I ain't never had that one before.
Oh,
I haven't had that one
you
either.
got to go to
Is it here?
yeah. There's this one place that my ex used to drag me to all the time.
Aw.
Fresno. It's in Easton. There's this pizza place in Easton, and they have a fire ass
Sbarro?
seafood pizza. Nah, it's like a
That's up
bougie
Polaris.
little place, like
Sbarro? That's Easton too.
type of place that's like you're trying to take my money right now. Where are you from? Are you from Columbus, Ohio?
Yeah, I'm from the north side of Columbus. I'm actually literally probably down the street, like with Morse Road and everything.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
okay.
literally. But
Yeah, I grew up here too, so it's been crazy because I can love and hate Ohio. Like there's things I love about it. And it's always gonna be home, but
it's definitely a love hate relationship.
yeah, dude, the winters here are
Oh,
deadly,
shit,
dude.
bro.
I I hate
Even the rain, bro, when it storms like really fucking bad, bro, you can't see shit.
because I have hardcore seasonal depression. Like if it's gray outside, did you just aw?
That's crazy. That's sad.
I mean, dude, it's just I have depression, but then also see like when it's shitty outside, it's much worse, and I can tell.
I mean, yeah, the weather definitely affects your mood. It definitely do.
Yeah, who wants to be trapped in all day, bro?
when it's
You go out and
gray,
do shit.
literally
what
gray,
I mean,
it's like,
yeah.
dude, it looks how I feel. I don't fuck with that, but it's sunny right now, so I fuck with it. Let's get into some of the spicier ones.
The weird thing is though, a lot of people use that shit to sleep. You know, like the storms and the.
I started getting into that for a little bit. The rain sounds. I would always wake up and feel like I was gonna be wet for some reason.
Definitely
no homo
fucks
or
with
anything.
mine.
But like,
Pause.
I would be like, dude, why do I like? Because you hear it raining and it's dark, and I wake up and I'm like, I don't know, it would fuck with my dreams. But you ever worked with like an asshole, like any rappers that are just shitty people?
Hell yeah, man. A lot of these rappers are assholes. But
So
you kind of gotta be an asshole to work with them too.
it sucks though, because like, why do you have to be that way?
I mean, that's a good question. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You gotta ask them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just be like, oh, they had a bad upbringing or whatever. Like, it's
It's
just
not really an excuse.
you gotta look. You gotta look. I don't know, man. Sometimes maybe like what you think is offensive just isn't offensive to them. Like that's just how they feel as an individual person with an individual
Yeah.
brain. Like literally.
Because it really comes down to like how you speak to people, and so what to your point, like if they don't feel like the way they're speaking is like abnormal or disrespectful, then I guess they don't realize they're being a dick. But
Yeah.
like, is there an artist? Like, let's get into the nitty gritty. We can bleep it out if you want, but is there an artist that you've worked with that like stands out as like, oh yeah, that's the biggest dick?
The biggest dick.
I would love to know.
Like,
not
to
the
me?
biggest
To
dick,
me?
but like yeah, to you or just shitty to work with or just bad attitude.
I can't even say to me, man. Like I don't know.
In general, or just any example.
I mean, I could give some like some
Give
assholes.
me one name.
There's so many.
I'll give you an example. Oh, dude, I could really fuck up a connection and tell a story about an asshole I had to deal with. But I want to hear I want to hear an asshole that you've had to work with. Like, who makes music that just is a dick?
Well, a lot of them have a persona, so I mean,
Fuck your persona.
And a dick.
I had this.
you just got.
You can think about it for a second. I'll just say this, well, so we don't have too much dead air. Like, but I do want to hear it.
Okay.
I had this.
no data. You're right.
I had this one guest that I wanted to get on. I still might. I know damn well he doesn't listen to the thing, so I could probably talk all about it, which I will. I wanted to get this guy on because I was interested in what he did, and so I hit him up to do it, and he was like down at first, and then the other like one day I wake up and he calls me, and he had just like the biggest attitude ever. He was like, yo, you want to do a podcast? Like, what the fuck? What's your channel called? I tell him. He's like, how many followers do you have? I tell him. I was like, we're growing. Like, we're obviously looking to be bigger than we are at this point. But I mean, we pull in like 100 to 200 views and shit. Like, we have this many subscribers. And he was like, why don't you have more? And I was like, because that's just where we're at right now. Like,
How many subscribers you say?
me, like how much?
What did you tell him?
Yeah, we have like 119 right now. But then like depending on the guest, we'll get like.
See, I wouldn't have said that, but I'd be lying if I wasn't thinking that.
What do you mean? Like why don't you have more?
Yeah, why not? Why don't
I mean, because we've had the podcast for a year, and I mean, I'm doing everything that I know to do to get it bigger. Also, like I said, the close is the biggest. Like that's what's most important.
And you said subscribers, right? Not followers.
Yeah, subscribers. We have more. Yeah, we have more follow. Yeah, this is just the YouTube.
Okay.
And so like, I'm doing what I can to bring in new guests and like have like a broad range of people, and I prepare every week for the. So like I
mean, we got videos with over thousands of views. On
Yeah, and so like, and plus this isn't my number one focus. Like I enjoy doing it, and it's like a thing I do to fill people in on the business that's really the most important thing to us, which is the close. And so I was just like, I mean, you start somewhere, don't you? Like when you first started producing, you only had a certain amount, and then now you have more. It's like,
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, like, I don't know. Shouldn't have to beg no one to fuck with you if you don't want to do it.
I mean, that's what I was like, dude, if you don't want to, we totally don't have to. He's like, no, I want to. And I was like, all right, so why, like, what's with the attitude? And like,
That is weird.
it was weird because like we ended up like working something out and like it's still a thing that we could do. But just the way he was talking to me, I was like, why are you being such a dick right now? Like,
Yeah.
and like, I don't mind you being like, oh, that's like, if you ask me in a certain way why we have a certain amount of subscribers, that's one thing. But for him to be like, why the fuck don't you got more? It's like, you're being a little dicky right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know. I haven't had a lot of like real like I said, like I don't know. It's different when like you're talking to the person that like is, trying to make you sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I have to say,
elaborate a little bit. What do you mean?
like you have to be able to communicate with this person in a reasonable way because this artist, he wants his shit to sound good.
Yeah.
He's relying on, me to make his shit sound good. So I mean, I feel like artists that are real artists, like true artists, they know how to convey how they want their shit to sound, and in a way that will help me understand. Because I don't know, he wants his shit to sound good.
Yeah.
I was just telling you.
Of course. I mean, don't want to sound like shit.
Yeah, man. I think it might if there was a issue where like I just kept like messing up the sound, maybe he might get somewhat of an attitude. But I mean, I haven't had that happen in years. That's really what I'm trying to think about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't really have too many like embarrassing, like early on.
Hell yeah! There's one time I was in a session. This motherfucker know about this shit too. I just remember this shit. Shout out my man Geechee, man. I love you. You're a fucking dick. Oh my god. Like, bro. Like, listen, bro. This man pulled up. Wasn't even his session, man. And I think his session was like tomorrow or something. Or I think it was next week, bro. Like, I don't know, man. He came up and he was tripping.
Just trying to take over the session that was going on, or
Kind of. And fortunately, right when I was about to tell him to leave, my brother, who was an engineer, decided to record him. You know what I'm saying?
so he's like, right now I'm free, and so everybody better cater to that. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't trying to like work with your schedule. He just jumped in there.
Wait, the other engineer?
No. I'm saying like the guy that came in and interrupted your
bro,
session. He's not really respecting the schedule and like
he
not
was
trying to.
he was tweaking because he wasn't trying to hear that he wasn't trying to hear that his session was like next week.
Yeah,
I think it really was tomorrow because like as I don't know.
because I feel like if he admits that, it's like, oh, now I have to admit that I kind of fucked up.
maybe
Yeah,
it's a part of that.
but can you like tell if an artist walks in your studio? Can you typically tell if they're gonna be like good or bad?
A lot of times, no. A lot of times, I really will like. I don't want to say underestimate,
Yeah,
but I just don't expect that you know what I'm saying, this person I never met that I don't know nothing about.
yeah.
All of it, like, bro, he just made some art. You know what I'm saying? And I had no idea. So I don't know. I sometimes an artist might just walk in the studio. They got the charisma, the riz of just like an artist. So you can assume they're gonna make some hard shit. A lot of times they don't.
Yeah, because it's like, you can walk the walk, but are you gonna just fucking spit the bars?
Do you ever like listen to the songs, that they're produced by them, or like,
Ever listen to them?
yeah, like keep them in your playlist?
Like the
Hell
songs you
yeah.
make.
I
For 'em?
record a lot of hard shit, man. It'd be a fun ride home. I swear to God. Yeah. If I really focus you, I'll listen to you on the ride home.
I mean, I don't know if you still do, but that reminds me of like the thing we were working on. You were talking about listening to that in the car, and I was like, "Oh shit, you listen to it?" He's like, "Yeah." You were like, "Yeah, of course, I fuck with it. I'm not gonna make something I don't fuck with."
Same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like Kwanda too. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I'll probably always listen to that motherfucker.
Yeah,
shit,
shout out Kwanda, dude. He's
He's a cool motherfucker, bro.
he's chill as fuck because he's always been like down to like come on the podcast and work on shit together. And dude, just one thing to shout him out. Like, it's been super cool because we're obviously working on something together, and I was talking to him because he bounces from here to Cali and like back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to schedule something, and I was like, "Hey, so are you planning on being in California anytime soon?" And he was like, "Listen, bro, I told you this. If I'm in California and you need me tomorrow, I'll come back." I was like, "Dude, that's like borderline so nice that you start to be like, is there something going on? Like, what the fuck? Like,
And it's
why are you
like,
so
he
cool?"
understands you want the reassurance, but it's like, yeah, you don't got to worry about that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, all right,
This
hell
is
yeah.
bullshit.
Because I'm used to being able to like having to like bend my schedule to work with other people, but it's just so cool that he was able to be flexible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you probably work with so many artists like all the time that like you're not always expecting to be blown away. So there's probably some moments where you're like shocked for the good or shocked for
Honestly, it might not even be that. Like now that I'm really thinking about it, it really might be like I done recorded like three mid niggas. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't bad, but it was really just I ain't have to say nothing. They ain't have to say nothing.
Yeah.
Bread.
They know what it is.
I don't know if we ever asked this, but like, how many songs have you recorded in a day, or like the most songs you've recorded in a day?
Yeah, like the longest day type shit.
A lot, man. Cause you would have, I know different artists for sure, bro. Like,
Yeah.
remember, you know who Mofago is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, Mofago.
I meant to shout that out in the intro, the people you've worked with.
Shout out Mofago.
I went to school with him.
Yeah, we
Word.
both did.
Where? I mean.
Thomas.
Mm.
It's weird, but I can't cap.
I mean, yeah, it's right down here, right?
Yeah, it's like right behind us. We not to cut you off or anything, but we used to be pretty cool. Like we used to hang out and chill and everything.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of weird because I'm not gonna lie. The last conversation I had with him was me telling him to like pull up, like on like fighting shit. Because it was just a long.
Fight him?
Yeah, it was a long day at school.
You don't gotta explain it if you don't want to.
No, I don't care because I like to be upfront. Because like now, dude, if I ran into him, it's all love. Like I respect.
It just
what
sounds
he's
like
doing.
Yeah,
it's your situation. I'm not. Even
Oh no, I was just because we were about to talk about him, so I wanted to like bring it up because like
Yeah.
I've mentioned it before, and I don't want to sound like fake or anything. But like
Okay.
I was just explaining it because I was like, yeah, I went to school with him. I didn't want to make it sound like something it wasn't.
As long as you're cool now, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're all good. But it's just funny because it's like, yeah, it's crazy, like seeing him and what he's done and everything, and then just
Crazy. You
Yeah.
seen he was on tour with
Dude,
OGZ?
he was the
Yeah, I saw
funniest
that.
kid in school.
Bro, he is funny, bro.
He
He's
had to-
goofy
had
as
to have been.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude, he's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So how many songs have you produced for him?
It was more in honestly the early stage of Mofago. Like, man, I have so many, dude. I have so many more. I couldn't even tell you how many Mofago songs I got.
Oh, shit.
Cause he
So he was just like churning them out with you in the beginning.
just record a lot. If you go on my page, like literally some of the first videos is Mofago. Like I damn near would say we blew each other up. He blew it way more. Like
Dude,
like,
he was
he
on
blew up as
Rolling
an art-
Loud and shit,
Yeah,
dude.
like,
That's
there's a difference between blowing up as an artist and a producer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, he was on Rolling Loud. He was on
Yeah.
OGZ.
because Jeezy brought him out. Yeah,
That is so cool. That is so cool.
Bro, he's doing big things, bro.
yeah, dude. It's pretty cool to see that shit happen, and
Proud of my nigga.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's because he's definitely evolved as an artist. I remember when he would like freestyle at the lunch tables and shit.
Yeah.
He was. I bet he was.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
talented.
So that reminds me, like, how do you get a lot of like songs that you make with people and then they just like kind of? Well, I mean, I'm sure they're the artist, so they'll be the one releasing it. But like, you're probably holding on to a lot of songs that you're like either not supposed to be talking about or like releasing or anything. Like, how often are people telling you like, don't talk about this? Or don't, like, you know what I mean?
Usually with like major artists. Like I said, the nigga from Cleveland, I can't talk
I'm
about
curious. You should tell me off camera. But because I have names that pop in my head, but I'm like, I doubt it's that person. But
it. Probably isn't.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably am not. Like I used to know like all the artists that were coming up from everywhere.
Like it's like I'm not gonna say it's like Kid Cudi or MGK. but
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. MGK was
They
one of
just
the
knocked
names.
two of them
I-
off though.
What do you mean?
Like
Oh, they had to narrow it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I asking? Fuck. What would be your last meal?
my last meal.
Yeah.
Dude, it have to be something good, man. And it's like I gotta be in the mood for it. Like
Yeah, dude. Right now, if you were gonna die like tomorrow morning, and like your last meal is coming up, what do you think you'd have tonight?
I'll tell you what, it would be like portions of things. So it'd be.
Oh yeah, you got to mix it up.
I'd have a couple. I'd have a couple crab legs already cracked for a nigga.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Just soaking it. Nah, not soaking in butter because that'll make them cold.
But that garlic butter slap.
Oh, it's your last meal. We can work something out where it keeps them hot. They can be soaking. In
Yeah,
butter.
bro. Shit.
I'm gonna need chicken wings from the spot called M&M's off Livingston.
I'm
That
already,
put me
heard
on
that
the-
I'm already
place a lot.
hungry.
Yeah.
Where's the chicken wing spot?
It's on Livingston and Yearling.
Okay, I'm trying to stack up these local spots because I just found this Mexican spot that was fire. They have 4 menu items.
Hey, let me know if you want to go there for like a food review or some shit.
Oh, I'd love to.
Dead ass, like seriously, content.
Exactly. We did one at
going?
the
Crab
mall. but
legs?
Yeah, keep going.
And then
Yeah,
chicken wings.
Chicken wings. I need.
What are the
need
sides?
Hey, here's the thing though. When you was saying that chef shit, I thought you ever heard of Chef God?
Nah.
Bro, he has like a couple of restaurants. He has a restaurant on Dublin Granville, and there's one on Main Street. And I think the Main Street one's better. I'm not gonna lie to you. 'Cause
Okay.
that's the one that he's like. That's the OG one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's called Straight Out the Kitchen. It's soul food, bro. He has the best lamb chops, the best turkey ribs.
I'm
I
hungry
swear
as
to God.
shit now, dude.
Have
I'm
you
gonna
ever
have
had turkey ribs,
I don't think so.
bro? You got turkey ribs.
Yeah, you put me on. I'll have to go try that shit.
You might have to do that for real.
Okay, so you got the chicken wings, the crab legs. What are the sides?
Oh wait, and I need 2 lamb chops for my boy chef.
All right.
Well done, because I don't like that fat. Sides. I need some jug cranberry sauce. I need a couple slices. I love that shit. I don't care.
Oh yeah, go with it.
Some good mac and cheese.
What's for dessert? Painting your fucking masterpiece.
What are you washing it all down with, too?
Oh man, I don't know, cause I don't even drink like popping stuff no more. I be drinking like body armor and water. But if I could, man, I don't know, bro. Drinks ain't that like they are, man. I mean, yeah, I'd probably get like
You do like milkshake.
I'll get like
You do.
a high C fruit punch. I ain't gonna lie.
Bad.
That shit hit. Yeah.
Dude, I need to fucking eat something now.
Yeah, me too. I'm fucking
Christ.
starving.
Yeah.
So, are you a burrito? Oh wait, I just remembered. How do you take your steaks?
My steaks.
Yeah, like a meat, like
Probably medium well done. I don't like
Okay.
that pink shit. You know.
I take a medium rare. My brother goes like still mooing, which is insane to me.
I think I threw up off a medium rare burger one
Same
time.
with, y'all say same with the burger? Or?
What's the sickest you've been? Like this, like
What, food poisoning?
no, just anything, any time you've been like the sickest.
I think I had COVID one time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get hit hard with COVID?
Hell yeah. Me and my girl got it at the same time.
Yeah, dude. I know a story of a guy who was him and his wife were at the house together. His wife got COVID. He took care of her for like the whole time. Never got it. It's weird. Like
Well,
that
people are
shit
asymptomatic.
that shit was like a weapon, dude. I genuinely believe. I think that came out of a lab.
Bro.
But now they'll take this video down. So believe that.
I don't know where that shit. Did you hear Bill Gates came out with like the
The vaccine before it even
not
dropped.
the vaccine, but like the actual like
COVID-19 or
like
whatever.
disease like equation, like this plus this equals like COVID-19 or something. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Some weird shit definitely happened there. That was
For sure.
some goofy shit.
Didn't they say it was for some bats?
Yeah, like the some food market in China where like a
They
bat
also said they
bit a
knew about
pig
it
and
before it
shit in a
spread it.
stew or
That's how
something.
it always is they think it's not gonna do what it do. That's how it always is.
Dude, I remember when it first like people started first talking about COVID.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I read an article that said it was like an eye disease thing. Like they didn't know anything about it, and they were saying like it affects your eyes.
Bro, it got bad.
You remember COVID toes?
Hell no, I ain't never.
That was the thing, because people were talking about all kinds of different shit that can happen with the COVID, and people were talking about COVID toes, where you're like you'd get COVID and a couple people got like purple toes,
Damn.
and then did you lose your smell or taste when you got COVID?
It didn't hit me hard at all. I had it for a day and I was gone.
I don't even remember.
I think the
for
flu is worse than COVID for me.
No, I think shit did taste different. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Shit did taste different.
Because that's like my worst fear, dude. If you lose your scent or taste, like that sucks.
Bro, I've had such a sore throat one time that I couldn't even swallow. I think that's probably the worst. Like, cause it's pain, bro. It's sick and pain.
You always thinking it's not gonna happen this time, but
Yeah, dude, you're just praying. I mean, I almost died in Mexico.
yeah, he has a really bad story.
It was okay.
that's the sickest you've been.
Yeah, I almost died.
Yeah, that shit.
What happened?
So what happened was I was in Mexico for like a week with my family, and on like the 5th day, we went to what was explained to me as Mexican Disney World. So it's like this like park that has like an aquarium and slides and Mayan ruins and just like all kinds of random shit. And I woke up that day just feeling off. Like, you know how like sometimes when you're about to be sick, you just feel kind of tired and worn down, kind of like pissy. And so I woke up just in a bad mood, had a pretty decent day, ate this crazy meal. I don't think the meal really had anything to do with it, but I remember like I ate these noodles that were like insanely garlicky, like, and it was nasty. And that was like the last thing I ate before shit hit the fan. I was walking away from this buffet and towards like this park we were going to, and I stopped at the bathroom and I sat down and I just immediately started like getting super nauseous. And this was the first time I'd ever thrown up in public. So I just threw up on the floor, and then I started just feeling worse and worse. And so I walked to the bathroom stall, and this has been like 15 minutes of being sick. And I'm already feeling so sick that I'm laying my head down on the toilet seat of like a public stall.
Yeah.
And my stepdad's there like trying to like help me out. I'm puking just over and over again, going pale. And like it got to a point where they knew it was like bad, and they called like the medic. They put me on this like cart thing and zipped me out of there. To make a long story short, like I ended up getting taken back to the hotel because there was a doctor there at the resort.
Right.
And so this doctor was like trying to see what was up. He was like this weird guy. He had cookies in his desk drawer. He was like, I think I might know what you have, and something that might help is if I give you this shot and your ass cheek, but it's gonna hurt really bad. And now this is
Mexico?
yeah. And so he's offering me this mysterious shot on my ass, and I'm not liking needles. I don't feel like shit. I don't want the shot.
Did you got it?
So there's a little background information that's a little embarrassing. I was so sick that I threw up and shit at the same time. And so I shit myself. And so on the way to this resort doctor, I'm trying to hide the fact. By the way, I'm like 10. So I had shit myself, and I went to this doctor's office, and now he wants to pull down my pants to give me a shot.
Oh shit!
And obviously, people probably know.
I didn't
that
know about
did
that
it, but
part.
I'm like hiding it, and so not only do I not want the shot, but I don't want him to pull down my neck.
Bro,
And
that's
so-
amazing.
And so it gets worse, dude. So I deny the shot, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna need to take you to the
Why
hospital."
you just want to be like, let me use the bathroom real quick or something?
Dude,
Yeah,
because
why
it was
just-
bad. And plus, I'm delirious. Like, I'll explain it a little more, but like, I've been
really don't.
no, I'm not into detail about that. But I'm saying like, I was so sick that I wasn't really thinking right, and I come to find out later that I was like,
sick as fuck.
I was dehydrated and had a virus at the same time, and so
From the noodles?
I don't know what I got it from. It could have been the water there. It could have been a number of things, but so I wasn't really thinking clearly. But they put me into it.
I would never drink the water in Mexico.
Yeah, no, you got to avoid it. You can't drink the tap water, only bottled water. But I could have like accidentally got a drop of it or something somewhere.
Yeah.
But they put me in a taxi, and still haven't figured out the situation. And I had to roll down the window to puke again, and same incident happened in the taxi, and then he rolls his window down because it's not a nice taxi to be in at this moment.
Yeah.
We get to the hospital. I'm put into a waiting room, and I'm feeling just god awful. I go into the ER. I get put into. They make me change clothes finally, and I get put into this bed in the ER at some point. And this is a Mexican hospital. Nobody speaks English. and the rules there are different. So at one point there was open needles on my bed, so like I had to like avoid pricking myself, and then
Wait, there's needles on
they
the
just had
bed?
needles laying out, and so I didn't know what to do or say, and so like they took him up eventually, but
That's
yeah,
like some saw shit.
yeah, literally. And so they moved me from that bed to like my hospital room, and there were open scissors on the floor by my bed. So you're just like avoiding all these fucked up things. I was just super sick. Like the next day, like my parents stayed with me overnight at this hospital. My mom left for like 20 minutes to go like make a phone call or something, and I was so sick that I thought she left me there. And so I started kind of like freaking out and everything, and then
He was 10.
yeah, it was real bad. They needed like a pee sample and or a poop sample, and so they would come into my room every now and then and be like pee pee poo poo, like asking me to shit into like a Kool-Aid fucking pitcher. It was wild, and yeah, so I got really really sick there, and I found out later on that like they didn't know if I was gonna make it, and like. Yeah, and then my mom ended up getting a similar sickness like on the last day, and so she had to go onto the plane feeling like that. It was bad.
Damn. Right?
So she was like thrown up in at the same time too.
I don't know if she had that incident, but because have you ever had that happen
Nah,
where you're thrown up so hard? Because
like not at the same. I
threw up
mean,
30 times that day,
nah, not me.
so it was aggressive, and then like. And it wasn't like last year. I was like 10 years old. So I don't know. It was just so much that I couldn't stop it from happening. And so it was a fucked up situation to be in. So that's why I ask what the sickest you've been is.
Yeah, that's the craziest shit ever.
What's sorry, go ahead.
No, my fault.
No, I was just going to say what's the biggest injury you've ever had?
Injury? Man, I would have thought it was fucking today, but I'm good, bro. I just felt like I got punched in the face from the airbag.
Was it your first accident, or have you?
Actually, it was my first accident. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really was. But
I recently got into an accident where I got like knocked out for a split second and like split my eyelid open. And that wasn't my worst injury, but yeah, the accidents suck.
yeah, I mean, I can't really say. Like, I mean, I've had a concussion.
What's that like?
You never had a concussion?
No,
Damn, that's
not
what
that I know of.
That's what the people thought I had today. Because I guess like I had like it was so weird. Like my eyes look different to this one like witness. But I don't think I had no concussion. But bro, it feels like I don't know. You just have like a really big headache and you're just dizzy. Like I remember bro, like when it happened, like I was in a fight. And basically, like something happened where I tripped and I just boom, and I don't even remember that. All I know is apparently, like, you know what I'm saying, like there's people over there that when I woke up there was no one there. Like I was good, I ain't get nothing.
So you got into a fight and then like kind of knocked out.
I think so.
And so when you got up, like the
tripped.
people you were fighting left.
I tripped and my head hit the ground.
Oh
You know what I'm
shit!
saying?
Like bounced.
And everyone must have got scared and ran.
Damn.
When I woke up, yeah, I was like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got nothing took from me. I was just fucked up. So I went back to where I was at, just dizzy. And then I remember me and my homies went to Walmart. I was just dizzy as fuck up in that bitch. And then I don't know, bro. A concussion is just like, and I feel like my stuff wasn't as like severe because I've heard that you shouldn't go to sleep on a concussion. And I took a nap. I took a nap for sure.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
If you're tired, you're tired. You feel me?
But nah, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So I threw up for sure. But
I think they say that it's a bad concussion if you're throwing up too.
yeah,
Or maybe that's how you know you have a concussion if you have a headache with throwing up. But yeah, I've never had one. I've had my shit cracked open, but I've never had a concussion. It's that shit sounds scary to me. My friends had like 8 of them.
it's definitely scary because like you're not in control of your body. You know what I'm saying? That's the craziest shit ever. But
I'm scared to get my wisdom teeth taken out because I feel like I'm gonna get all like because you see
have to
those
get
videos
mine
of
out.
people fucked up on the drugs, and I'm like, will I be able to control what I'm saying?
nah,
like,
I got my wisdom teeth took out. It was
they put you under.
hell yeah, they put me under.
Okay.
For sure. They put me under, and I woke up. Oh, I was cool. I was
Dude,
cool for sure.
I hate the dentist.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it, dude. I have a thing about needles, and the last time
Me too.
I had a cavity filled, they gave me a shot, and I just got woozy. Like I felt like I needed to throw up, and I started sweating and everything. I didn't, but yeah. So
Nah, you just gotta put the trust in the professionals, man. I feel like they probably
Yeah.
do that shit every day.
yeah, that's true. It's just, dude, something about a needle in my mouth.
And if they fuck up, oh, you getting that money.
Oh, bro, when I
Yeah,
got into
dude.
that accident,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
when I got in the accident on the skateboard, bro, they put like 5 shots in my mouth.
Jeez.
all right.
Yeah, dude, he fell on his skateboard and his teeth went through his lip.
Oh no, that was when I got hit. Well, yeah, I think it happened both times, but I got hit with a baseball and they really went through my lip.
Yeah, that shit's gnarly, dude.
God, bro, that's crazy.
There was this one time I was pulling a razor blade out of a yarn cutter. I was like a kid and I was just pulling on it and I eventually got it and I just pulled it out and it sliced my finger. I didn't know what to do. I was in the backseat of my mom's car. I started shaking my hand like this. Just blood everywhere. It was just crazy. But all right, we're running out of space and time, so we'll finish up
it's
on
all
the last few questions.
Yeah, let's finish it.
Okay, we get kind of random here. Well, I was gonna ask you just these random things about like, okay, burritos or tacos. We're gonna run through these. Burritos or tacos.
Tacos.
All right, muffins or donuts.
I like this. Yeah.
All right, IHOP or Waffle House.
Waffle House.
There you go. That's the right answer.
Mm,
Mickey D's or Wendy's.
yeah.
The all-time
I
question.
think Wendy's.
I used to
Wendy's.
be on that same tip, but bro, McDonald's has this synthetic flavor that you'll never
Ah,
get anywhere
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
dude.
yeah, they do. Like you know what you're getting when you eat McDonald's.
Yeah,
You
it's
get the McDouble with the
caustic
Big Mac
shit.
sauce.
Speeding or cruising.
Oh.
Like you like to cruise in the whip or just bust it down the street.
Ooh, these are good. I like it.
Speeding or cruising? I don't know. I like speeding, but I do like cruising.
Probably depends what's on the radio.
Let me get one in there.
If you want to ask one or you have
Yeah.
one?
Smoking or drinking?
Smoking or drinking.
I gotta say smoking. I
Smoking.
gotta say smoking. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just way more benefits. I feel like not as many like.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna be
you know
getting
what I'm
hung
saying?
over from fucking
Yeah.
smoking.
or your liver won't like die.
Yeah.
like that's the craziest shit ever.
But back to one thing I wanted to say is you're probably gonna want to speed if him is on the radio. Shout out the song that's dropping soon by Jay Mills, and you got Uncle Joe's podcast on there. That
Yeah, you familiar
that
with
trips.
him?
No, I actually hit him up to come on at one point, but it trips me up because like I thought he was a podcast, but then I saw him on your shit. Is he still just a podcast or was he rapping? Because it says like featuring Uncle Joe's
He
podcast.
wasn't rapping. It's like I don't know. I guess
I mean, I heard the song, so he does the outro.
so. Like technically, it technically is a feature, but like I don't know, bro. You'll see like sometimes you'll see like on a song, you'll see it says like featuring DJ Drama or featuring DJ Khaled or like
Okay.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just wanted to give it more than just a maybe like hosted by Uncle Joe. Nah, I'm gonna say featuring.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, this is when is the single coming out?
Man, that's a good question.
Oh, you don't know yet?
What's the date now? May 10th. That shit was supposed to drop a month ago, boy.
Oh shit! Yeah, because I remember hearing snippets of that back in the day.
Yeah,
Not
I'm-
back in the day, but like a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago. I mean, I'm gonna drop more snippets, but it's more of like I'm trying to be more strategic with this shit. Like, I'm not just trying to drop a song and it's like another song out of a fucking billion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That might get played. You know, like I really need like a proper budget, a proper plan, a proper like promotional thing.
You want it to
know?
mean something.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I'm
anyway,
gonna do it right.
for those who don't know, it's a single, and he has this like I'd say funny outro that Joe does on the end of it, and it's a banger ass song.
Maybe we come through and get an intro. But yeah, keep going.
And then that'll be coming out soon. But anyway, I got a couple more. Joggers or jeans?
Joggers.
Nike or Adidas? Did I already do that one?
Nah, I think Nike. Yeah.
Dude, did you
I
know
have more Nikes.
Adidas like 70% of their revenues from Yeezys?
Yeah, they
really?
lost a
Yeah.
lot of shit.
It's
They lost a lot
insane,
of shit.
dude.
And a
That
lot
is
of
big
investors
number.
are like suing Adidas now because they claim that Kanye was always like this. Why'd you do business with him?
Yeah, dude.
Oh fuck,
I
that's a
can't
twist
remember.
right there.
What did he do to get the Adidas thing canceled? I can't remember which
he
thing.
do?
Yeah, I can't remember which thing made Adidas mad. Was it? I think it was the Jew rant.
Well, he was making
He
shirts.
said he was gonna go DEFCON 4 on the Jews.
Yeah, it was
Not
that
gonna
Jewish
make
shit.
some people
And
happy.
then he started talking about Hitler. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, dude, what's going on, guy? All right, ever peed sitting down?
What? Did you just say ever peed sitting
Ever
down?
peed sitting down?
Well, do you ever shit?
Do you ever shit, Marquise?
Yeah, you
asked.
gotta pee first and then shit.
Well, yeah.
Hey, man, what we talking about?
No, I just
But yeah,
I like to pepper it. I was telling you earlier, I literally will pepper in a random ass question because I like to see how people react to it.
I understand.
Dipping and dodging. All right. Anyway, ass or tits?
Ass.
Yeah, I feel the same way, dude. I was talking to my dad the other day, and like what they were into back in the day is nuts. Like they'll be like, I like a skinny girl with like no ass and no tits. Like, what's going on?
So you want a boy? That's crazy.
oh,
Dude, it's like, Dad, what's up? Are you my father?
whoa, bro,
But,
it's getting crazy.
Yeah. Next.
All right, I think that's it with the fucking the this or that. Would you rather jump off a skyscraper or be buried alive?
Jump off it. Like, which way would I rather die?
Yeah, well, like you have to pick one. Like, which would you rather experience?
What? I don't know. Bro.
Neither
wait,
one.
wait.
Buried alive would suck because you're.
I mean, if I have to pick one, it'd be the one that probably be the quickest death. So the first one.
yeah.
If I have to pick one, but that's some bullshit.
Yeah, no, it is some bullshit. But like, I just think it's interesting because I bet Marquise would say you'd rather. Oh wait, no. Would you rather jump off a skyscraper or be buried alive? Because you're scared of heights.
But I'm sure you're being scared
Yeah,
of
but-
claustrophobically, like ready to die.
Dude, yeah. But I guess the other thing is like, yeah, maybe quicker, but
And you're like running out of air too.
it might be more painful to hit the ground like that. But they do say if you jump off a skyscraper.
But I asked you the worst way to die, not maybe survive.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But like you're gonna feel pain for a second. But with
Either way,
with
both
being
on your
buried,
phone.
you're just gonna go to sleep technically.
Like, you ever seen that Ryan Reynolds movie where he got buried alive?
Isn't it called like Buried or something?
It's called Buried.
Yeah, there's also one called The Vanishing that I recently heard about. It's about quickly this guy has a girlfriend. His girlfriend disappears. This guy meets a guy. I haven't seen the movie, but I watched a review on it. The guy meets this guy, and he was like, hey, if you want to find out what happened to your girlfriend, take this pill. And he takes the pill, and then he wakes up in a coffin, like buried alive. And so he figures out
I
what
think it
happened.
was the fucking Matrix. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Dude, yeah, I know. It's like, dude, what do you expect the pill to do? Fucking like open up your brain? It's not limitless. Like it.
That's
You're-
crazy.
Hear
But
about
yeah,
the
apparently it's
magician
a good
doing
movie.
that? Fucking magician trying to do the buried alive trick, and then it just concaved and actually
Oh my
killed him.
god, dude.
Damn,
I mean,
when that happened?
Mr. Beast
long
did
time
that.
ago. I don't know what magician, but you can look it up and it'd be like the main thing. His sons were there and like they watched it fold in. And
I believe it. Oh my god, that's man. I mean, that's the risk you taking sometimes, I guess.
How would you spend? Don't worry, we're almost done.
I was cool. It's
All
cool.
right. How would you spend $1 million in like a week?
How would I spend $1 million in a week? I wouldn't.
You have to.
I-
And this hypothetical, like I've
okay.
asked this before,
Okay,
and people are like, "I
hypothetically-
would invest or save it." It's like, no, I want to hear your baller answers.
Okay, so like you're saying like I just have $1 million to spend.
Yeah, and you can have like a month, but like, yeah, I want you to be spending this million like on.
It
fun
sounds like
shit.
I got more than $1 million. So it sounds
yeah.
It's not all you got. Like you're not gonna be poor after this.
Okay,
It's
okay,
like,
okay. I mean,
You only have a budget to spend $1 million, and then
I mean, if it's just some spending shit, I mean, hell yeah, I'd probably buy. I'd buy a car.
what car? Because that's the fun thing of this is we can like learn about you through what you want to buy,
get like a big ass closet of
what your style is
shoes.
and shit.
I'll
Would you
probably
get a house?
Probably get like a nice like.
A little beach home?
People say trucks, but they're fucking SUVs. Like I'll probably get like.
Yeah, dude, my brother hates that. It'll be like a Lambo truck, and it's like, dude, no, it's a fucking
Yeah.
SUV.
I mean, what's the difference other than the back is closed? For real.
Yeah,
Like, don't they make like the actual like roofs for like trucks?
I fuck with a Cybertruck, and they make the roof for that.
That shit is hard.
A lot of people don't like it, but I like the different shit. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I'd buy that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd kind of
It'd
buy
be-
it just to buy it at that point.
It'd be cool to have to just if I got to have it or something like that. But I don't know if I would spend money on it.
Oh yeah, I know. But what car would you get? I forget. Did you say?
Probably like, I ain't gonna lie, I like the Lamborghini like truck SUV thing that they got. I like.
Dude, I heard one the other day. It was popping like crazy. He was driving beside me. That shit is wild sounding, bro.
I probably
Lambo trucks.
or maybe Lamborghini.
All right. So let's just say that's like a quarter of it, right?
Yeah.
And then would you buy like a chain or like?
Oh, I'd have to buy like a I have to buy a chain with.
Wait, chains or watches?
Can you do a couple of those while I grab something from the car, super quick?
Well, you're about to end it anyway.
Yeah, good point.
Or do you need it for the podcast?
It's literally a pod.
Oh yeah, that can wait.
All right. So yeah, so
Watches.
Watches.
Yeah.
do you have like a dream chain idea, like like a pendant or whatever for it?
I don't really got a dream chain because I've had like 2 614 chains.
Oh shit.
I don't know, man. I might get one with my logo on it. This is my brand too, so I might get
Oh okay.
Oh, shit.
I fuck with that.
That's sweet.
my dog. You do?
Yeah. It's sick.
You feel me? So I don't know. Maybe if this ever becomes a thing, I might get a chain with that.
It'll become a thing if you make it a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we could collab down the line or something.
Hey, that sounds like a plan. Maybe. Hey, yeah, bro.
Yeah, because
Definitely like you definitely because I ain't gonna lie. This is just samples. You know way more about this shit than me. I just like designing.
yeah, no, I feel it's because I mean a sick design is a sick design, like.
Facts.
But all right. So would you buy like any producing equipment or a house
Oh
or?
my god, yeah. What? I didn't even think about that. I'd buy all the top producing shit, all of it.
Would you rather have a studio?
Real quick, I'm sorry, but like, is there something that's like, oh, every producer gotta have this, or like the dream producer kit thing, like a mixer that's like everybody wants, or
I mean, I just know the shit because I don't know. I was educated in the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just know like there's an Apollo. I don't know if you even know what Apollo is. It's like this thing off of this thing called Universal Audio, but I don't know, bro. It's just a lot of like audio nerd shit that I just know about. That like I could say it's this like interface or this brand of speakers. Like I don't know. I would just get all that shit. I get the $1,000 speakers, $1,000 interface, and I would get the most expensive, most reliable hard drive.
oh yeah, dude, because
Yeah.
losing shit on a hard drive is probably like a heart attack.
Yeah, you was.
Yeah, dude, I was like, what? Did we just lose the song? Oh shit, spilled a bean there. Who cares? But yeah, so you probably have the sickest studio after $1 million spending the fucking or part of $1 million on a studio.
I would spend $1 million on a studio.
Would you rather have it in your house or out, like its own building, like the studio?
I'd have both. For
Both?
Sure. I would have both if I could do it. I could.
Okay, so we're going to end it,
Okay.
but for the last question, I'll have you pick it. So if there's it's starting here, going to, yeah, this is the last page. So it's like these 3 pages.
All right.
So whatever sticks out to you, you can answer.
Let me see.
How about you answer it and try to have him guess what the question was?
What? Answer his.
But I don't know. I think it's okay.
Oh, you mean like him give the answer and I'll guess what the question?
Yeah.
Nah, we'll just because I think the camera's about to run out of
Oh shit.
space in a second.
Shit.
I feel you. You actually have a lot of questions you didn't ask. Good questions you didn't ask, man.
Yeah, it takes him like an hour, right? You better have some good ass questions.
Yeah, whatever sticks out that I didn't ask.
A lot of them do, man. This is hard.
Pop them out. We can do more than we can do like
Have
3.
you ever produced a song that wasn't rap? Hell yes, I did. I love that shit.
What kind of genre was it?
What, like rock, country? I just recorded like a Arabic gospel song last night. I swear to
What
God.
the fuck? That's sick.
Yeah, it was like fucking Kirk Franklin with Minister Farrakhan.
Do these people like hit you up, or do you ever like okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you enjoy producing for a certain genre more than the other, or is it just kind of like it's all fun to you?
I think I'll always have a soft spot for hip hop, but
Okay.
I love the other genres. I do, but I'm always gonna be biased to hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else you got? Okay, you did ask me that.
also not trying to put the work on you. I just thought it might be a fun thing because I do skim over it and then I'll miss some stuff.
No, bro, this whole page. I mean, all the questions you didn't ask on this page are fucking great, honestly.
If you see one that you like, just spit it out.
I'm trying to think. What is the biggest misconception about producers? I don't look that deep into it.
I have a tendency to ask questions that are like deeper than people like really think of.
But there's definitely I think there's more misconceptions about rappers than producers. I don't know, cause people don't really like. I ain't gonna lie, people aren't really that invested in producers like that.
That's
unless
what I
they're
kind of hate
artists,
because
you know what I'm
producers,
saying?
rappers are amazing. Rappers have talent. They're cool, but like producers are really what's responsible for making the song, in my opinion. Like the bars are important, but like you guys are doing so much that you guys don't get that much credit for. So I was gonna also ask, like, do you think that you guys get enough props, or you personally?
I think we get more props now. I mean, I definitely get my props. I'm not gonna act like I don't, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying too. But there's definitely a lot of producers that don't. You know, and I'm not acting like I'm the biggest ever. Like I definitely like.
I mean,
Or producers as a whole, though. Like, do you think
there's
I
like
guess
main,
you just said like producers don't really get like the acknowledgement.
They're definitely not as popular as artists. You know what I'm saying? The rappers.
Definitely
But,
not.
I mean, it's close. It's close second. It's close second.
Because I feel like you could like count the amount of famous producers everyone knows. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there's a lot of them, but like not nearly as many as there are like rappers that everyone knows.
Yeah. But you do have your famous top, producers and your famous top
Hell yeah.
rappers.
I don't know, man. You got to think every one of them has one. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like you know how Ray Sherman got Michael Made It.
That's the thing. A lot of rappers go to the same producer.
Yeah, because they can work together the best.
Yeah, it's like a specific sound they trying to do.
Is there a producer that you'd love to collab with one day?
Hell yeah, all of them, bro. 808 Mafia, Southside, fucking Pharrell, Young Chop. Young Chop probably one of my favorite producers. He started drill too. I swear he did.
Is there a producer you don't like a famous one?
That I don't like.
Like you don't really like their sound. Like not like fuck them, but like it's just not your thing.
I'm really trying to think, bro. I'm just like,
You fuck with Murder Beats?
I love Murder Beats.
All right.
Yeah. Do you not like Murder Beats?
Oh no, I do. I think I actually fucked that up. I was thinking of Kenny. What's
Kenny
it?
Beats.
Yeah.
Like, Kenny Beats is hard.
Yeah. I
Kenny Beats
love
is
his studio videos where he brings the
Yeah.
people in and they freestyle and shit.
And he proves that he like doesn't have a sound.
Yeah.
Because he can just make a beat for anybody. Like Doja Cat to Vince Staples to
03 Greedo.
Yeah, 03 Greedo. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking love him.
I can't think of a producer I don't like. I really can't. Like, yeah, man. Because there's a reason that like they're at the top of what they do.
Yeah, for real.
They definitely don't make no whack shit. I guess it's more maybe the artist that they might put it on, but no, the producer beats go crazy for sure.
I know you say you like all genres. Could you see yourself doing like beats like EDM or anything like that? Like mixing?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Hell yeah, I could definitely. I'd have to really like do my research on how to do some of that shit, but I would love to. I know. I don't think I could ever be on no Skrillex level.
Yeah.
Like even that's some back in the day shit, but maybe like I don't know if I studied how like maybe like Marshmello,
Yeah.
someone like that do
Like
like
collabing with artists like that and but like a type of beat, like your own type of beat and stuff.
I just started getting into EDM and it's like
You
a
just
great yeah, because I mean I never really listened to it and then I went to a couple festivals and it's just a great time. But it's a crazy culture of people who love that shit. So if you ever wanted to like test it out, I bet you'd get a lot of people fucking with you.
It'd be dope. Man, it'd be dope at festivals too.
Oh yeah, and those things are lit. Like the people go crazy.
They do.
But
Shit, it was lit having you on, bro.
I was gonna say I want to hear like two more that stuck out to him.
What question?
Oh.
Yeah, because it sounded like there was like a few that, but yeah, you're right. We're gonna end it here in a second, but I didn't know if you didn't get a chance.
I know you've already said it like three. My bad. You just said it like 3-4 times now that we were gonna.
I mean, I thought there was one that stuck out to you. My bad.
I think there was. I don't know. I think I named them off, but let me see.
How many pages was it? 3, 4.
Yeah. There's one more, but
Seen anyone do more than smoke in the stew? Yeah.
what's that?
Drugs.
No, I know, but like, you ever see someone like tie off or something?
Huh?
Like do heroin in the fucking like that's what I meant by that. Like get like
Honestly, I don't even really think I would like really like say what they did, but it is
Yeah.
drugs.
Okay.
Drugs. Yeah. But I mean, I don't judge. You know what I'm saying? Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
I think the fucking part really threw me off too. That'd be some weird shit to just sit there and just.
Shit.
Out of nowhere,
He
they
was
turn
on some
around and it's
shit.
like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
Do you have rules for your studio?
I mean, it's more just common sense shit.
Okay, yeah.
For real. Like I don't know. Like yeah, really common sense shit. You know what I'm saying? Like money at the end. You know.
Yeah, don't pay me, please. Like,
Yeah,
you know. Well, is there anything that you'd like to promote before we head out of here? Or like anything you want the people to know?
Shoot, man. I got the single "Him" on the way. It should be here. I'm gonna tell you what. It should be here by the end of this month.
Alrighty.
For sure.
And that's going to be on any streaming platform?
All streaming platforms.
Alright,
I go through DistroKid. They do all streaming platforms.
Oh shit! Really?
Don't you got a show coming up?
Low key, I low key do. What's it called? Cause it's my homie show. It's my homie show, Kid Chaos. Shout out Kid Chaos. He's doing a event this.
Oh, I think I hit him up to
Friday.
come on the show soon.
Let me not bullshit this real quick. My guy, man, what's up with my phone? Kid Chaos is doing. Here it is. It's called Nerds with Words. It's Friday, May 12th at Double Happiness. When is this dropping?
This will be out. Okay, so
we got two
this
before.
coming week is Havoc, right?
Yeah.
And then after Havoc, it's
Another one with me and you.
and then so it'll either be out in 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Cool.
Do you have a preference? Because we can release the one with me and him after if you want it out sooner.
Hell no, I was just curious. I was asking. Yeah.
But so your tape will be coming out in the near future. You got a show. What is Nerds with Words, by the way? Is that like a special kind of show, or is that just what it's called?
I think that's his event. I actually didn't even know it was.
It sounded like a whole theme behind it, so that's what I was.
I mean, yeah, you look at the cover art, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of a maybe.
Oh, okay,
maybe a
okay.
theme. You know, they
I
might,
got
they
you.
might have some
I didn't know if
some
it was
shit.
like, we have people come up and freestyle or like write something that day, but
No, we got some good artists there too. I swear. Like my boy, you heard of John Doe 98?
no.
Okay, well, you
I'm
get
still
hip.
getting hip to I know quite a few local artists, but I don't know everybody.
No, man, we got Trippy Josh. You ain't heard of him? I heard
You're
he used
gonna
to,
make me
I
sound-
heard he used to be with Trippy Red.
Oh shit! I hear,
Yeah.
dude. It's like a known thing. Like I've run into so many people who are like, "Oh, I know Trippy," or "I know Trippy's brother." Or, I know. I'm not saying that he doesn't.
Me
but
too. Me too.
I'll run
Yeah.
into somebody at the club and they'll be like, "Dude, I'm Trippy's best friend. I'll get you plugged in. Let me get like $20," and I'll be like, "Oh, no." But all right, so yeah, go fuck with him. Go follow him on J Mills on Instagram. Go stream the single coming out soon, album coming out soon. Fucking go to the show, Nerds with Words. Go to ScheunemanBrand.com. Check out that website. We got big things on the way, and right now we got the Foundation collection out. Keep a lookout for. We have a new website coming out. We are cleaning up the whole website. It's going to be coming back crispy and fresh. Hopefully, it'll be out by the time this drops. Maybe
That'd be
'Cause
sweet.
we just reshot all the pictures. So go check that out. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. Marquise, you got anything to say? You got any
Just
words of wisdom?
Yeah, I would like to see some comments too. Honestly, though, I'm gonna throw that out.
Yeah, we want comments. That's what we're trying to get. We want some comments.
What do you want them to comment?
Dude, anything. I actually want them to argue because that's good for the algorithm.
Like you should comment your favorite something.
Or comment something we could talk
Or
about.
at least favorite something. I don't know.
Comment your favorite producer in the comment section. Please and thank you below.
Love you.
Yes. We're still smoothing out the outros. All right, yeah, I love you all. Stay safe. Ciao.